Hello, I'm Shanning, a digital finger artist, and for the past 2 years, I have been using my phone, IBIS Paint, and of course my fingers to draw.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Having to constantly look at my sausage fingers for so long, I finally decided to not look at it. So, I got a pen tablet. The YouTube tutorials did warn me of the high learning curve when using a pen tablet for the first time, since you need to have a good hand-to-eye coordination. At first, I was like, it can't be that hard. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was pretty sweaty just trying to do this. I spent half of the day trying to get comfortable with this setup, as well as familiarizing Krita and its features, and I was finally able to make a single eye. Yeah, that's it. I got tired and decided to sleep. After a good night's rest and my newfound confidence that I actually pulled out of my ass, I'm ready to create an illustration. And not just any though, because I plan to copy this beautiful illustration from Dino Illus on X. I've already studied Dino's style a few days before this video. I made use of the time lapses and work in progress that Dino posted on X. And here's what I've gathered. Dino tends to leave some parts messy and not fully rendered, giving it a more painterly look. Dino adds brushstrokes with intention using hard brushes to create the illusions of crisp details when zoomed from afar, even though it's just random shapes and strokes when you zoom in. Dino doesn't often blend as well, and only saves it for areas that require soft and rounded transitions, like the arms and places where the light tends to spread. This approach helps in creating a dynamic lighting scenario. Lastly, Dino adds glow, dust, and noise effects to add to the overall mood of the illustration, making it dreamy and lifelike. When I started sketching, I was still not used to seeing the full canvas. Like, what do you mean I won't have to look at my hand blocking half of the illustration? Aside from that, I was also so slow. I'm even embarrassed to let you see this in real time. On the bright side though, it does get easier the more time you spend on it. Dino's art style doesn't have those pristine type of line art, and I was able to get away with just cleaning up my sketch. For the next part of the process, I made a selection and filled it in with a neutral gray. This will come in handy later. For now, I made a simple background based on the original. I brought back the silhouette layer and set it to alpha lock to make sure nothing gets drawn outside of it. I then filled the flats on a new clipping layer above it. This is where I duplicated the silhouette layer, blocked in the lighting, and set the blending mode to hard light. I also airbrushed some peachy tone to warm up the piece. With all of that done, I can start rendering. I work on the eye first because I love painting this part. I told myself I wasn't going to color pick, that way I can improve my coloring. That's why the colors are off compared to the original. For the final touches, I added some effects and some few adjustments here and there, which brings us to the final illustration. I'm really happy with how it turned out. There are clear differences from the original that I could have improved on, but I think I did a pretty good job for a first time, considering that not only did I learn how to paint with a pen tablet and study Dino's art style, but I also had to learn a new drawing software, which is much more complex than Ibis Paint's simple interface. Overall, I'd rate this experience 8 out of 10. If you're a phone artist like me, thinking of switching drawing on a PC, but don't have the budget for a fancy display tablet yet, I think a pen tablet is a great way to start since they are very affordable. And that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more from me, consider subscribing and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss my next upload. Bye bye!